Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome
Hope
everybody.
you've enjoyed the sharpening, a little bit about the sharpening. Now I've been asked by a few people about what about sharpening the carbides? Because remember, if you then you don't need all that sharpening system. Right, so I thought I've done it before a while back, but it was on the end of another video. So this one I'm going to do as a sharpening the carbides. I'm going to sharpen the carbides on there. Now the biggest problem I have is my carbides ain't actually blunt. They're not blunt, but they are all. These are all used, as you can see. Okay, these are all used carbides. These ones. So what I'm going to do, just very quickly, I'm going to just use them before I sharpen them. Okay, I've got a piece of. This is a piece of old tool handle. One of my tool handles that I cut down. So I'm just going to bring it down. Right, and I'll bring this down the thing. Just get it all in balance, like so. One more pass. Right, and I'm going to just come in here. You can see what this cutter's doing. See, and actually, that's something I did want to mention. Now, you know, I said yes about the peeling cuts with a skew. So when you come on, as you lift the handle, you take the bevel away. So really, it's scraping quite a bit. When you've got the carbide, because it's got such a short bevel, and the angle of the bevel, when you actually come in with that, there's a bevel rubbing. When you push, the bevel actually stays in contact. So, in effect, when people say about these being scrapers, this is actually giving more of a peeling cut than what skew chisel does. So, put that one in your pipe. Right, anyway, that's the square. So, oh, let me just show you that. The finish we got off the square. So there you go, it's not complete, there's a little bit there, but we've got lovely finish. That's nice. That's where we've done our little peeling cut, pushing cut, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do a little bit of the round, the same. So I'm going to come up, just rolling it over to give a little planing cut. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a chamfer, well, not a chamfer, but a little bit of a curve in there. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a bead in there, a cove I should say. A little bit of a cove, okay, and we can have a look at that and see what we've got as a finish. So we've got fairly nice finish. So the cutters aren't blunt, okay, nice smooth finish. Then we've got a detail one. So we're going to do the same. We're going to give another little cut here. Okay, that's that cut. And then what we'll do is we'll do a nice little shear cut across here. Like this. Okay, and we'll clean this up. There we go. Right, so that's the detail one. And there you go, you can see the finish, okay, the finish we're getting. Okay, so let's see now after we sharpen them. And so it just shows, I'm only doing that so it can show you that these cutters are working, and after I've sharpened them, they're still going to be okay. Okay, so I'll clean the dust off. Right, sharpening them, that's all you need. Diamond card file. Now I have got some, I haven't got a lot of them, but I have got some of these for sale. They're not on my website. If you email me, I can do you one. They're £6 each, £4 postage. Okay. If you buy it with a set of chisels or with a chisel, then you get it just for the £6. You don't pay postage. But if I've got to post it out, guys, it's £4 because that's what it's costing me to post them as first class sign for. £3 something for that, plus the envelope and everything. Yeah. That's what it costs. Right. Diamond. Okay. These are quite good ones actually because they're on a nice metal plate there. They don't flex or anything. Right, okay, so that's there. Screwdriver. I'm going to take the cutters off and I'm going to sharpen each of them first, right? So
the grit, I think it's a 600. Is it 600?
This is a 600 grit, yeah. Right, okay. So I've got the square off, Pop it screw down there. Now, just give it a little clean. You don't want any bits of wood stuck to it, ideally. And then all we're going to do is I use WD. I've used this for over 15 years, sharpening carbides. Okay, so that's it. Tiny little dab like that. That's all that's needed, that little bit. Cutter face down, drop it on. Okay, little circles like that. A few little circles, little rub up and down until you get that black. See that black? Right, once that's black, that's removing carbide. Don't keep going because, yep, that's sharp. Don't keep going because if you keep going, you're just wasting your carbide. Right, and we're going to pop that back on. Same place, number 1 at the corner, that's where it was. Get in. Right, remember when you do screws up, tight and a nip. That's it. Don't wrench it down, you'll break the cutter. It's not going nowhere. Right, the detail we're going to do is going to be exactly the same. I've still got enough WD on there. And they're as simple as that to sharpen, guys. They really are. Right, face down. Again, a few circles or go up and down. Try and make sure you keep the even pressure over. Put your whole finger on this one because it's the detail. You don't want to be sharpening one tip more than the other. There you go. You see that black? That's it. Pressure is not over. Yeah, that's it. Don't over push down it. You don't have to be hard. All you want to do is remove that little bit and that puts that edge back on it. I think I am going down with a cold, guys. My throat was a bit funny last night and yeah. So I just attract everything I do. Just being the sort of person I am, things are attracted to me. Forever fighting off the women and that. Shut up, you. Right, okay. Now we've got our round one. The same. Just take off any bits of wood that are stuck on it. Okay. Face down. I've still got enough. I've got plenty of WD on there. Don't need to change anything. Again, a few circles, a little bit up and down, a few circles. That's it. Done. Clean that up. Just, yep, feels nice. Put them back on. Right, tight, just that little nip, that's all. Right, let's put that up, out of the way. I'll have a quick mouthful of coffee. Right, we'll see if they're still cutting all right. Square one first. Right, that's that cut. And then we did a few little pushing cuts. There we go. Just take that little fluff off the end there. Right, and we'll see. There you go, you can see the finish, look. Okay, and even on the push in or peeling cuts. See, like I say, when I say a peeling cut, with this, it's all awkward for you to see, but the bevel is so small, it's there. So when you put the bevel on, you just push forward, the bevel stays in contact. Where if you're on a skew, the minute you lift, you come off the bevel. That's my thinking. Right, okay, the round. Let's see how this is. Very nice. And all it's done, guys, very nice. That's just freshened up that edge there. we go. And again, see, beautiful finish. It's just giving it a little freshen up. And then the detail, did the detail turn out all right? Yep. Oh, that's a nice finish. Well, I'll leave that like that. And then this way, if we can pick up and do a little push cut. Just ride the bevel and a little push cut. Right, that's a little push cut with a detail, and there's the finish. Okay, so yes, they work absolutely fine. Okay, a little touch up and that's a little sharpen, and that is it's refreshed it. It's put a lovely little edge on it. Lovely little edge back on it. Right, okay, I'm gonna pop that back up there. Pop back up there. Right, now the more awkward ones, the AU cutter. I've got a 10mm AU here. I really don't need to sharpen the 12mm, they're just no wear on them. Right, this one is a little bit blunter. This has been on this chisel a long time. This is still marked as that number 2. This is cut aluminium and everything, this cutter. Okay, now you can see it's a little bit. Just give a little. Right, okay, so this needs a sharpen, as we can see, right? But still, it's not actually a bad finish of what I would consider going a bit blunt.
Yeah.
Right, this one we have to do a little bit differently. So.
This one I'm going to come over.
No, stay there.
Yeah?
Stay there. You have to see
It'd be
everything from
easier.
that side.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to take this off for a minute. I'm going to pop a piece of wood in there because for this one, we're going to have to make up a little mandrel. Square. It's not dead square, that piece of wood, but hopefully when I turn it, I should be all right. Right, I'm going to tighten it down a bit and yeah, that'll be all right. Right, so to sharpen these, we need to make a little mandrel for it. So I'm going to use the square chisel first, just to come in and knock all the corners off. I don't want the corners there. Come on. That's it. So I'm going to clean up the end. And put a little dibble in the end there. So I'm going to have to drill that. Just taking the corners off, that's all. Nothing to do. Right, okay. Now I want to put a little hole in there. And I've got I think that's a 2.5 or 3mm hole, drill, I should say. Right, that there. Right, so drill that in. I've got to go a little bit of a way because I've only got long screws. I haven't got any short screws. Okay. That's nice, that's all nice and centred. Right, now what I'm going to do, with me. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And that should be okay. Clean that end up. Want it to be nice and dead flat there. Right, that should be okay. So now I'm going to take my cutter off. Now be careful when you put the screw, because
tiny, aren't they?
this is only a small screw. I've got my cutter, hang on. My cutter, I'm gonna put my chisel down. I'm gonna put my screw up here.
Yeah.
So I don't lose my screw. Right, okay. So clean the cutter up a bit. And then what I've got a screw. This screw's a bit long, but it's all I've got. Okay. But you've got to make sure the head goes down inside there. So it's a little posi 1 screw. And all I'm going to do is screw this onto this. You can get metal ones. I think, as I said before, Tormek do one, but I think it's a bit big. I don't think it'll do for this smaller size. Okay, that's my cutter on there. Okay, so I've just screwed it onto the end of that. I'm going to turn the lathe speed right the way down, because literally that's all I want. I've got a slight wobble on there, but it's so slow it ain't going to bother it. And then again with the same card, it's still got the WD on there. It's a little bit black, but that won't hurt. And then we've got to come in and get on that bevel. And there we go, we're getting the black. Now that at the moment it's turning, it says 181. Just go there. That's just over just 200 RPM I've got on that. Okay. And there you go. Okay, you can see it's all gone black, and I've got a bit more black come off on that. So I'll stop that. Feel, yep, that feels sharp. So I'm going to take that out of there. Right, get rid of that screw. We'll give this a clean all that black off of it. Okay, and then I'm going to, got my screw, and I'm going to pop that back on here. Right, again, remember these are only a posi 1 bit, they're an M3 screw, so tight nip, that's it. So all it needs is that nip. As soon as you get a bit of sap and stuff on it, that'll tighten that up. That'll hold that. That'll be good. Okay. Right. Let's take this out of here. And pop roll something back in there. I'm going to pop that back in there, and we'll see. Now, as I said, that's a 10mm. You do the 12mm, exactly the same. The 6mm. So I've not had to sharpen one, and to be honest, I wouldn't. That little no, I wouldn't. Do you know? Actually, I've used it so much. I don't even think I'd ever blunt one of these. It is so good. Well, if you're blunting it, well, you're scraping. That's all I can say to that. You're scraping. Stop scraping with it.
Stop scraping.
If you blunt one of those 6mm cutters, I've done so much with that. And they're fantastic. They really are. Right, there we go. Let's back in. Let's see how it. We'll see how it was cut in there. We'll see if we've improved it. Not at that speed, we won't. Right, get back up to my normal turning speed, and let's see. Oh, that's an improvement.
You can see it already.
got to cut uphill. Come in with a cut, drop the handle and flow the tool up. Like that. That's the only way you can cut uphill. Okay? Right, there you go. So let's see what our finish is like. There we go. Finish, and we've rolled a few silly little beads. Okay, like that. So, can we sharpen it? Yes, we can. Is it easy? Yes, it is. There we go. So there you go, guys. That's just a little bit on sharpening your carbide cutters. Okay. So I hope that helps. I can't remember who said to me yesterday. I know someone said. I know loads of people have said before. So yeah, all you need is your little. Clean that off afterwards. Give it a clean off. Now with this, I use, like I said, a bit of you can use water on these. If you want to go out and pay out for lapping fluid and stuff like that, that is entirely up to you. You can. Again, you would think that is so smooth. I mean, that wouldn't even do your nails, that. But it's not for that. It's to do your carbide. And yeah, I mean, I've had this one for God knows how many years.
Years and years, you said, isn't it?
About 8 years, I think. I've been using this one. Don't use it hardly at all, really. I very rarely use it because I don't blunt my cutters. My cutters last for years and years. I mean, that one had cut, like I said, it's cut aluminium, everything. That was the number 2 when I done the aluminium one. And yeah, that's cut loads. So, and now it's got a fresh edge on it, and that'll go for another good bit of time now. So there we go. Right, that's it, guys. And as you see, it works on all these. You sharpen them up. Look, just pop it on there, and that's it. I mean, this cutter is quite old. If you actually look, I think I've lost part of the side there. It's come in there. I think I've chipped that away at some time. It's come in there, so it is in no way a new cutter or anything like that. That is an old cutter, but you see how we get it sharp. So yeah, don't throw them away. I know there's a lot of companies out there that say you can't sharpen them, just throw them away and buy new ones. I'm not surprised when they're charging 20 odd quid for a car. Yeah, they want you to buy new ones, but no, they're not a throwaway item. And
we sell cutters as well, so.
And I sell the cutters, and I say to people, look, you don't need to buy, just sharpen what you've got. You shouldn't need to be replacing them, you know, every couple of months or something. Right, anyway, there you go, guys. I hope that's helped. Little one on sharpening your carbides. All right, and if you do that, you ain't got to worry about any of this sharpening system. So there you go. Right, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.